All right, students, welcome back to 3.7, Elasticity of Demand. I am now on example 1D, which is on the flip side of this page. Because we already found E of P for this product, those were the sodas. Now we're supposed to calculate the elasticity of demand when the price is $3.25. So if you've seen the video of this Oriental market, you'll see the guy tried to sell his sodas for $3.25, and then he raised the price. So we're going to see what the $3.25 is according to this formula. So I put $3.25 into the formula, and I just substitute in where there's a P. Now remember that it's better to evaluate the numerator and the denominator and then divide, and then you get 0.87. Now the elasticity of demand is either going to be less than 1, equal to 1, or greater than 1, because we're comparing a percent change over a percent change. And that percent change is a percent change in demand over a percent change in price. And then I'll tell you what that means. All right. So what we get here is 0.87, and according to the worksheet, so on this side, once you calculate your E of P, if the elasticity is greater than 1, we say that the demand is elastic. So there's a large change in demand, so it says that when there's a change in price. So demand is sensitive to changes in price. That is, a percent change in price produces a larger percent change in demand. And I think the new worksheet, I decided instead of saying this, I just said that you should, if that's happening and you change your price and you've got a large change in demand, that means you should decrease your price. If it's inelastic, so meaning that the E is less than 1, so your worksheet, I tried to change it online. It should have this instead of this on there. So if you have E is greater than 1, that means that your demand is elastic, so it changes greatly when you change your price. So you should decrease your price. Now, if your E is less than 1, then the demand is inelastic. Okay, it doesn't change that much. So this one you may increase your price. But what you want to do is find the best price so that your percent change in price results in exactly the same percent change in demand. Now, if you want more information about all of this, I would take an economics class. So that is called unit elasticity. Unit has the word uni, like unicorn, which means 1, so that's equal to 1. And here you would keep the price that you have if that results in unit elasticity. So that's how I wanted to change that worksheet. So let's go and look at what we calculated. We calculated at $3.25. And we found out that it was 0.87, which means that it is inelastic, so you can increase the price, which is what he did. He increased the price to $4, but he increased it too much. So what this means is the 0.087 or 0.87 over 1. This is your percent change in demand over your percent change in price. So let me show you what that means in words. This means a 1% change in price results in a 0.87% change in demand. So that is the meaning of that fraction. Now, sometimes instead of saying 1% versus 0.87%, they will multiply by 10 and talk about a 10% change in price. Remember, this is your P, and then multiply that by 10. That gives you, that moves the decimal over. You get 8.7 to 10, and you would write a 10% change in price results in an 8.7% change in demand. So these have the same meaning. It's just that this one is multiplied by 10. Math Excel does this quite a bit. They'll talk about a 10% instead of a 1% change. Just a warning with Math Excel and what it might do. Let's go ahead and take a look at E while we're here. E is asking us to find E of 4. So looking at the $4, you plug that in, you get 1.34, which is greater than 1. And to use this video, I would definitely turn it off and see if you do get 1.34. And that gives us a greater than 1, which is elastic. So a change in price is resulting in a very large change in demand. And that means that we should decrease the price at that value. And the meaning is 1.34 is a percent change in demand over 1% change in price. So I would just say a 1% change in price results in a 1.34% change in demand. Now again, we could say 10% here versus 13.4% here, moving the decimal one place to the right. If we multiply by 10, look at 10% instead of 1%. All right, I'm going to turn this off before I get to part F.